Hello, hello. I am so excited for tonight. We are wrapping up our series on getting our faces ready for bed. Well, my face specifically. And tonight we're going to feature my favorite product or set of all time, the retinol set. We call it Clinical Solutions. I'm going to also review the products that we've talked about the last few weeks. So if you are kind of thinking, I remember that we talked about, a mask. What was the name of that mask? So I'll go through everything at the end. So you might need to jot things down or rewind and watch again so that you can contact your consultant and get all the information that you are interested in. And then I'll also let you know what we have mini versions of and what we have samples of, so that, wherever you're at, if you've not ever tried it and you want to try it, or if you're ready to make a purchase, that we can accommodate you. So tonight I will go through the TimeWise 3D Miracle Set like I always do, because that is what I use at night. I also use our TimeWise Repair Set. That is sort of, I would say, one step beyond TimeWise 3D. TimeWise 3D is making you look younger longer. TimeWise Repair is repairing damage that's sadly already done. So when you reach an age where you start to really notice deeper lines and wrinkles and loss of firmness and just, looser skin overall, I guess, that's when the TimeWise Repair Set comes into play. I love them both, and I see benefits truly in both, so I sort of switch back and forth. So I'm looking to make sure that I have said all my prefaces. Make sure that you communicate with us as we're going through here. Let us know who your consultant is. If you've ever tried this, if you've tried products as we've gone through this series, if you've been inspired to give something a try, let us know what your thoughts are. I think probably the thing that we want to get across most is the importance of having a consistent skincare program with cutting edge ingredients. You want to use something cohesive where you've got the cleanser and the moisturizer and any age fighting products all working together. And ideally, you should be working with a consultant or some human, or maybe an online source, but somehow, some way, you need to double check that you are using things in a manner that are really serving you, because it is possible with the strength of these new ingredients and products that you could be, over exfoliating, that you could be overdoing certain steps. So more than ever, a Mary Kay Beauty Consultant is a great resource for you. So, if I haven't said this already, which I don't think I did, I'm Michelle Fox. I've been a Mary Kay beauty consultant for over 20 years. It'll be 21 years next month. I can't even believe it. And I've been using Mary Kay for, golly, like 37 years. Oh, my word. Okay. Yeah, that's true. So that's a long time. So I know a lot about the products, a lot about the company, a lot about the lady herself, and I'm impressed with all of it. And that's why I chose to represent it. So without any further ado, I will remove my glasses and start discussing these awesome products. As always, we begin our routine morning and night with the oil-free eye makeup remover. You will never ever regret purchasing this. It removes waterproof makeup, and yet it is very gentle. It does not tug your eye area at all. I don't have eye makeup on today. I'll probably have some residue. It just seems like the oil-free eye makeup remover, just somehow, some way, I always find something to take off. Let's see. Yeah, it's getting off a little something. And it's just a great way to cleanse the eye area, since our traditional cleansers, even though they're for our face, are not intended specifically for the eye area. We need something extra gentle. We need something that is safe for our contact lenses. We need something that is ophthalmologist approved, and our oil-free eye makeup remover, check, 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 okay? So in it, even though it is breaking down the makeup, it does not leave an oily residue. So let's say you came home from work and you wanted to kind of swap out your makeup look. You wanted to go for something, totally different for evening. You could take off your makeup with this and then go ahead and put on, a new look. Whereas with anything that has oil in it, you would not be able to do that because that oil is going to really mess with the makeup that you're trying to lay down. So we've talked about this every single week. If I haven't convinced you yet, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But this is a great product, great price point. It lasts quite a while. And we even have a deluxe mini version of this that you can get as a free gift with purchase when you place a certain size order. So if you're not quite ready to go for this, maybe you can discuss with your consultant a way to get a smaller version of it to give it a try. All right, so let's think about that. We are moving on to the 4-in-1 cleanser. We've talked about this every week as well, and I've always demoed the normal to dry version. But let me discuss the combination to oily. That would be more of a clear gel, and then it has little beads in it. And as you run the water over it, it lathers up more so than this. It is equally cleansing without drying. It doesn't like over cleanse, but it is perfect. The clear gel is perfect for those of you that are combination to oily skin because it's going to absorb any excess oil and really get down in there and clean out your pores. So both versions of the cleanser, whether normal to dry or combination to oily, are going to clean dirt, oil, and makeup, deep clean your pores, exfoliate the dead skin. Very, very important steps of any skincare regimen. And in addition to that, it is going to brighten your skin, which is unique to us. This also has our patent pending age minimized 3D complex, which features resveratrol and other peptides and vitamins. And that is what we have come up with to defend against free radicals in the environment, to delay the effects of premature aging, and to deliver results in as short as 2 weeks. But most people honestly see a difference the very first time they use it. I kid you not. And if you don't see it, you will at least feel it. It feels amazing. It's like the best of both worlds because you feel a deep clean without feeling that like, where you feel, really, really tight because you've, dried out your skin. It's like just the perfect balance. And it's easy to get everything off. Sometimes, when you have a cleanser, it seems like you just can't quite get all of it off. You feel like there's still a residue there, but that's not the case with this. It does its job and then it gets out of town. Okay. So, since we are talking about the retinol, we're going to do things a little bit differently tonight. And I have a group, and anyone that wants to join the group, even if you have a different consultant, because all these consultants belong to me. But my point is, I have a group that when you start using the retinol, that you can join, where you can find all the resources that talk about the points that I'm going to make tonight. Because while Mary Kay provides a lot of information, which is great, I'm so thankful and proud that we do that. Some people, are really overwhelmed by getting a lot of information at once. So just know that, just relax and hear this tonight and know that you have ways to go back and hear it again, okay? There is a group on Facebook. You will actually get a brochure in the packaging when you make a purchase. It's online. Of course, your consultant is a resource. So don't panic, okay? Because it's a lot. So I've just cleansed my face. And something that you need to remember if you're going to use retinol is that if you're going to apply any kind of eye cream, that needs to happen now before you use your retinol. Because once retinol has touched your fingers, you no longer want to put them anywhere near your eyes. We cannot stress enough how potent retinol is. This is pure retinol that you will be experiencing. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the Time Wise Age Minimize 3D eye cream now, whereas typically I would do that as the very last step. So that's something different. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my usual, where I do it right around the orbital bone, this big circle, and kind of pat that in. I go all the way around. You really don't need much. It absorbs really, really well. And our eye cream not only reduces fine lines and wrinkles and puffiness, but it also diminishes the dark circles, the look of tiredness. So it's a multitasker, to say the least. Okay, so the eye area is done, no longer touching that. The next thing that you need to make sure is that your skin is dry before you apply it. So you want to give yourself some drying down time after you've cleansed. Well, I've had plenty of time because I just described to you all about the eye cream, so we're good. So this is the Clinical Solutions Retinol 0.5, step 1. Like I said, it is pure retinol. There are some additional ingredients in there, but they are more like soothing botanical ingredients. The active ingredient is the retinol, and it is not encapsulated. It is in its purest form. Sometimes I know too much for my own good. Okay. If you are using the Time Wise Repair Night Cream, that lists retinol as an ingredient, but that is encapsulated retinol. It is released over time. If you are using the Time Wise Repair line, what is that called? The line filler. You know what I'm talking about, the crack filler. If you're using that, that also lists retinol. And again, that is encapsulated retinol. So even though you may be using those and you may think, oh, I'm good to go. You know, I've experienced retinol. I can go ahead and slap this all over my face, no problem. No, you cannot. Okay. If you are not currently using pure retinol from a dermatologist or from another line, then you need to consider your face virgin territory, okay? And we insist that you use a chart so that your face can gradually acclimate to the strength of this product. We call it the retinization process. And I will show you, let's see, glasses are needed. We the catalog or the book where it first came out, you know, we went through this in great detail, but when you make a purchase, there will also be a chart in here that explains it. But let's see, I'm going to show you the chart. The tracker is what we call it, because you'll be kind of surprised at how careful you need to be. Okay, so this is actually having you write down the day exactly, week 1, that you do it. So let's say, you know, it's Thursday, so Thursday night and the date. Because week 1, you dilute it with the calming milk. So you have the retinol 0.5, and you also have a Calm Plus Restore facial milk full of fatty acids. You squirt them both in your hand, mix them together, apply it all over, and you only do it 1 time the first week. If that happens to be a Thursday, then on week 2, you're going to combine a squirt of this and a squirt of this in your hand, and you're going to apply it 1 time on your face the second week on Thursday. Not on Tuesday, Not on Wednesday, on Thursday, okay? And the reason that we dilute it with the calming milk is to prevent any flaking or chafing or redness, excessive dryness. This is delivering, wonderful fatty acids, and it's also very calming and soothing because, like I've said over and over, this is an intense product. 2 whole weeks, you are doing it like that. Then, weeks 3 and 4, you are going to apply your retinol first and then immediately follow it with the calming milk, the Calm Plus Restore Facial Milk on a Thursday. The following week, you would apply this and then immediately apply this on a Thursday. So it's very regimented, and you may be thinking, wow, this is going to take forever to really show any results. I'm only using it once a week. When you get in our group, you will be astonished because we've got pictures. Many of us volunteered to take pictures week by week, and you can see a difference every single week. I kid you not. It is mind-boggling. By the time you get up to weeks 3 and 4, you are able to use it a little more often. Oh no, sorry. Weeks 1 and 2, it's once a week diluted. Weeks 3 and 4, it's once a week where you follow it. Weeks 5 and 6, you can use it twice a week. And again, you do the retinol first and then you follow it with the calming milk. And then weeks 7 and 8, you can use it 3 to 5 times a week, followed by the Calm and Restore Facial Milk as needed. So if for some reason, you don't want to use it or you run out and you don't feel that you really need it, you can just use the retinol. I would suggest as long as you have it, you continue to use it because there are lots of benefits with the fatty acids. And then beyond that, weeks 9 ad infinitum, you can use it daily. I believe that I've read that it can be used every night, but I've heard that it says in the packaging that it can be used day and night. So that's news to me. I need to find that. When I looked in here, it said, I believe it said weeks 9 plus. Continued benefits come with continued use. Usage frequency of retinol 0.5 is based on skin tolerance. Once skin is retinized, product may be used as often as every evening as tolerated, followed by Calm and Restore Facial Milk as needed. So in here, it's still saying, evenings only. So, but I don't doubt. I mean, if someone saw it, they saw it. So, apparently you can use it as much as twice a day, which is like, wow. But so here we go. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Here we go. It's happening. So this is the retinol 0.5. And when Mary Kay does something, we do it with excellence. So this is an airless pump. So you don't have to pump to get it to come out. One pump is going to, distribute just what you need. And usually one pump is at an application. So this is all that you would need for your whole face. So that is something to keep in mind when you are considering the price point, because I've been using this. It came out in January. Like we found out we were, had it in January. I think we could purchase it in February. So I've been using it since then, February, March, April, May, 4 months. And I've used, maybe about half of it, a little more than half. So it lasts a long time. So you have to keep those things in mind when you're, considering a purchase with Mary Kay. Like I've said before, that it's apples and oranges when you are comparing it to something that you purchase in a drugstore, because everything is so potent and so, compact that you are going to be able to use it much, much longer. Okay. And also that just by virtue of its nature, it will start to yellow. It has something to do, I don't know, it's kind of weird because since it's in there, it's not exposed to air, and yet The longer you have it, it does warn you that it will become a little bit yellow, but it's not anything to worry about. It's a chemical thing. So I don't know. I don't, I'm no scientist. I'm just a beauty expert. Okay, so I usually put it like in my main areas where I wrinkle. I've got that big wrinkle here. I've got wrinkles in my cheeks and wrinkles here. I don't really wrinkle on my nose, but I feel like I don't want it to be left out. So, and then I massage it, up and out. But I really focus on where the wrinkles are. Like I really massage that in really well. Matter of fact, I had a wrinkle on this side that was deeper than this side. So every night I was really, massaging that in. And now this side is fixed. And this side has a deeper wrinkle. So it's just kind of funny. But, most of us have kind of a crease in the center of our, right between our brows. So that helps. And we've got some amazing before and afters from a few volunteers as far as that goes. So see how quick and easy that was? It's not a lotion. It's not a serum. It is its own thing. It's just a unique feel. It's lightweight, and yet it feels a little bit tacky. When I put it on, I've never had any irritation or redness. I've never had any pain, no discomfort with it. The only kind of mistake I made was, I think during week 2, I had used the retinol, and then maybe a couple days later, I used the Skinvigorate brush, which is a no-no. You also get a list of what not to use while you're going through the, the acclimation period. So I used this, and this hurt. Not horribly, but I mean, like, this was like, ooh, ow, wow, yowza, something is different. So it is, even though you feel like, gosh, once a week, it's not really doing anything. It is. It really is. I was really, really surprised. I was being cocky. I was like, oh, come on. What do you mean I can't use the Skinvigorate brush? Whatever. And I did anyway, and I shouldn't have. But, I mean, it was fine. Anyway, okay. And I still use the Calming Milk. This is great. It's very soothing. So like if you have, even like a bee sting, mosquito bite, sunburn, anything like that, you could just put this on. It's very, very mild. Anytime that you want to add extra moisture to your face, if you've got a little dry patch, even the backs of your hands, it's just a nice, healthy moisturizer. It's lightweight, and yet it really packs a punch because it's got all of those wonderful fatty acids in there. All right. And then this is really different. Milk is a good word for it. It's a very thin consistency, and yet when you put it on, it doesn't just disappear. You can feel it on there. It seems more substantial once you rub it in than it felt in your fingers, which is kind of different, but go figure. I just talk. I don't necessarily know what I'm saying. You see what I mean? Okay, so that is the Calm and Restore Facial Milk. So they can be purchased separately. When you purchase them as a set, you get a price break. I will tell you this. Any consultant that's been trained by me will most likely not sell you just the retinol because, like I said, unless you're already on a retinol program from a dermatologist, you're not ready for just this, okay? You need to have the Calming Milk. You really and truly do. So that's that. And then after that, you can follow with your nighttime moisturizer. Now, I'm using the TimeWise 3D night cream. However, if I wanted to use the TimeWise Repair, I could use that night cream even though it has retinol listed as an ingredient. Because why? The retinol is encapsulated. I wanted to be a teacher. So the retinol in the night cream is encapsulated. So it is not going to be like an overdose of retinol on your skin. All right. Oh, I just love how that feels. And you may remember that if we were doing this in the morning, we would be using our day cream, which is this one here. And this is available with SPF 30, or you can have it SPF free. It's up to you. Again, everything is customized to your skin type, whether you're normal to dry, combination to oily. I feel amazing. And, you know, it's very glowy. Isn't it nice? I mean, my skin looks good, even though this is just my getting ready for bed look. Okay, I'm going to put on my glasses, and we're going to review all the goodies that we've been talking about the last few weeks, okay? So, we started out week 1. I was able to introduce the micellar water to you. That wasn't our featured product, but it just so happened that it came out around that same time. And this is a fantastic product, same price point as the oil-free eye makeup remover. And if your consultant has it on her shelf, there is a special where if you purchase the oil-free eye makeup remover and the micellar water, there was like a free gift with purchase, but the company's all out. So that depends on whether she has that or not. So I'm not going to go on about that. I don't want you to be frustrated. Okay, so week 1, we talked about the Clear Proof Deep Cleansing Charcoal Mask. Activated charcoal can absorb up to twice its weight in impurities. This has rosemary and peppermint. It smells amazing. It feels amazing. It will reduce fine lines and wrinkles, discoloration, deep clean your pores. It will even help reduce acne. This is an amazing, amazing product. Then, week 2, we talked about microderm abrasion. Step 1 was refine, and that's the really gritty step. That is a physical exfoliator. I had to stop and think for a second. It's a physical exfoliator because you're physically using your fingers to massage that in. And step 2 is a pore minimizer, which also serves as a means of soothing your skin again. But once you've deep cleaned those pores, then you want to minimize the appearance of the pores. And so they work together to make your skin just look like a very smooth, perfect, flawless surface. So again, they can be purchased separately or together. There's a price break when you buy them together. This is also available as a deluxe mini, so you may want to discuss with your consultant, you know, what you would need to purchase to earn that, and it's available as a sample packet. So there are several ways for you to experience this. That was the week that I introduced the Skinvigorate Sonic Brush. This is actually called the Skinvigorate Skincare System, and that would be this whole unit with a brush. It has a cord so that you can plug it in and juice it up, but it is cordless and waterproof, I guess. You can use it in the shower. It is sonic, it vibrates, it doesn't spin, and it gives you a fantastic clean, 4 times cleaner than, you know, like a hand cleansing alone. And it just feels amazing. It's really a wonderful, very, very relaxing. 3 speeds, timed, 1 minute. The week after that, I introduced this little attachment. This is a massage head for skincare. So you would pop off the brush, easily pop on the massage head, and then it's just vibrating again. And that is stimulating the muscles in your face, helping to massage in your serum, which makes your serums more effective. It is actually clearing out, okay, what are those thingamajiggies called? Lymphatic, something. Your lymph. It's draining your lymph stuff. But it really does. It like it clears your sinuses, okay? That isn't really claimed on the packaging, but I'm telling you it does. It's just like a jade roller. So this is relaxing, feels amazing. It firms your skin. It is like giving your facial muscles a workout. So this is super cool. So that is something that you would purchase separately. This comes with one brush. You can buy a set of 2 brushes for a refill, separately, and you can buy this separately. Moving on. Then we discussed the Time-Wise Repair. This is the Step Up skincare that I referred to earlier tonight, the skincare that I typically use. This is this Time-Wise Repair Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. It's a glycolic facial peel. So this is a chemical peel as opposed to a chemical exfoliator as opposed to a physical exfoliator. Almost there. Almost said that right. So the Time-Wise Revealing Radiance Facial Peel is a glycolic peel that is safe even for sensitive skin. And I showed you, put that on, no issues. We timed it, 10 minutes, took it off. Great results. It is not going to leave your face red, sore, icky. I apologize to those that have done that. But I think you know what I'm talking about. So this is an amazing product, and we even have samples of this. But I would just highly suggest that you keep an eye on the time. You want to have 10 minutes on your face and then take it off carefully, okay? All right. So a couple cute little accessories. That first week I showed you our mask applicator. This is a silicone applicator that helps you apply that mask. A nice, thin, even layer all over. Love it. And probably the star of the show, week in and week out, is our Time-Wise 3D Miracle Set. Yes, you can sample it. You can also purchase a mini version of it. And this would be a way to try it for a week to 10 days. Or this is something that you could travel with. You can purchase the products individually if you just wanted to start with the cleanser and the day cream. That's doable. But when you purchase it as a set, you save $14. So it comes in this really cute, travel bag, and it's definitely worth purchasing as a set so that all of the products can work together and you get all of the benefits. I'm saving the best for last. All right, so this little beauty. This is like such a beautiful box, just everything. I love boxes. I don't know, is that a thing? This is the Clinical Solutions Retinol set. And I don't even think you can see the pattern. I don't know. There's like a really cool pattern on there. You get like a beautiful brochure. It's like really nice heavy paper. And it once again explains, all the ins and outs of what it's doing and why, but more importantly, you have your retinization schedule right here. So you've got something that you can like keep track of, the day that you are applying it. Just keep that right in the bathroom. If for some reason you lose that, you've got another one, like this one is just on thin paper. I'm not going to open it all up, but it's the same thing, just on a thin piece of paper. And here it comes. Dun, da, da, da. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, I love it. So when you purchase this as a set, as always, you save money. And this is a substantial savings. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what it is, to tell you the truth. But it's more than $14. It's a good one. And I really can't think of a good reason not to purchase it as a set the first time around. Maybe when you are ready to refill, you would purchase just the retinol, but the first time you want to purchase this together. And this is not available as a sample because of how careful you need to be, because of the fact that you can only use it, once a week for the first 2 weeks, etc. It would be, very difficult to explain how to sample that. And also, as far as like a deluxe mini, we have a deluxe mini of the calming milk available, but again, not of the retinol. We need to be so careful that anyone that has the retinol has really been trained how to use it. So that's the fact check. So we want you to have it. We want you to try it. But this is a time where you would have to just make a quality decision that, yes, you're worth it. Yes, you're going to make an investment in you. You're going to go for it. Because if you aren't seeing the results that you anticipate or that we are promising, you can always return it for an exchange or a refund. That is always, always our promise to you. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. So, but this has honestly changed my face. I mean, I've seen a huge difference. I'll post more of my before and afters, but I'm going to be 55 in a couple days, and I don't feel like I look it. And this is part of that reason. So I can't say enough good things about it. And so go back and look on the page and look at the before and afters and read up. I'll keep posting more information. If you have questions, talk to your consultant. I know that this is, it's not only an investment financially, it's an investment in your time. And then also when you hear all the, warnings, you might have a little bit of anxiety. But trust me, because we've put out all of this information and because we've explained everything to the nth degree to you, we are removing any danger or any possibility of there being redness, pain, irritation, dryness, flaking skin. So we are making every effort possible to get rid of that anxiety. So don't let that be a factor, okay? Do it. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. I've not had anybody that has purchased it say or return or discuss exchanging it. Everybody has just been like, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe the results." So let me know what you're thinking, and please take before and afters because it's just so much fun. And sometimes we don't see ourselves changing. We don't see all the changes that are really taking place. So it's important to document it. So, all right, I think that's it. I have had so much fun these past few weeks. We are definitely going to be having some events over the summer. We're still in discussions over it. What's that word? I don't know. We're having like a roundtable discussion over that. So we will get back to you and let you know exactly the dates and what's going to happen and what kind of prizes we'll have. But you know that it's going to be something fun. Last summer we did lots of fun stuff. We gave away $100 bronzing basket. We gave away a Kate Spade bag. So if that gives you an idea, we like to give fun stuff away. So don't go anywhere. And thank you so much for your time. Please make sure that you reach out to your consultant. Let her know that you watched. Let her know what you're thinking, what you would like to try. So we all appreciate you so much. We appreciate your loyalty. We appreciate your time and your friendship. So thanks very, very much and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Good night.